right, guys, we got another video here, and this one is Asian, white, and black women clash on black men's dating preferences. Let's check this one out.
Like, what is your problem? Was you not breastfed? Did your mum forget to breastfeed you as a baby? Did she drop you on your head? Like, I've got a lot of questions that need to be answered. I want to know what your relationship dynamics looked like with your mother, because the only other woman that you've had close interactions would be with your mother.
I got a question, man. This is crazy, but why do women, particularly black women, think that black men don't like black women because they aren't dating them? Like, why do they think that? I mean, I don't understand that, guys.
Yeah, and if you and your mother, haven't got that relationship where you can look and see another black woman who looks like you, breathes like you, has been through similar traumas like you.
Chill. Relax, drink Stella, you know it make you feel better.
Let me tell y'all what makes me so sad. I will see a good looking black man, okay? T. You go up to him on some, like, you know, stuff, whatever, just to find out later he only do white women. And it's like, I don't got no problem with that, but it's, hold on, let me rephrase. What do you mean you only like white women? Like, I like white men, but I like everybody. I love me a black man, I love me an Asian man, I love me a Hispanic man. If you look good, you look good, but you tell me you don't like black women?
So is this one guy telling you this? It has to be one. It can't be a number of guys telling you that. I'm not going to believe that you're talking about a group of men. Can't be.
What the hell is even that?
You got me.
Does age matter in a guy?
Hell no.
Have you ever been with a black guy?
These lips are sealed. Delicious, so. I mean, maybe I have.
On a scale of 1 through 10, would you rate me?
You're an 8, honey.
You think I can get the number?
Maybe.
Can I get a kiss on the cheek?
Yeah! He cold.
Hey, fellas, y'all want to see something dope?
Babe, can you give me some water?
Once you
Yeah.
Asian, you live longer.
Wait, you're gonna go all the way over there and get it? Wait, you playing? You crazy? What? Yo, I told y'all. Look at her. Look at her. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
Yeah, my love?
Wait. My lord is crazy. I'm loving it.
I love this game!
I know for a fact that I cannot be the only one that has noticed this. I need y'all to tell me what's up. I've seen so many black men come onto social media platforms and they got air in their chest. They're loud and proud and power to the people. And then something happens. They start getting, we'll call it romantic attention from women, specifically white women and Latina women, etc. But even from black women, they start getting this attention. Then all of a sudden that tide changes. They start straddling that fence. And then a lot of them start making these weird ass thirst trap videos. Start doing a little pandering, a little tap dancing. And then those power to the people videos, well, they become less and less. For me personally, there's quite a few black men on here that I used to follow, that I used to admire. I used to boost their content every chance I got. I have zero respect for them now.
Bitch, shut up!
Especially when you see a black man finally step into a role that we need them to step into. It's so disappointing to see how easily swayed they are by that white proximity, that white validation.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Bruh, I don't see the issue, man. Like, if you're not dating him, then what's the problem? You don't see black men online doing this when it comes to black women, and them when they date their white zaddies or whoever else they're dating that are, besides black men. We don't do that. I'm not saying that there's no black guy who doesn't do that, but if you want to talk about numbers, a numbers game here, the majority of us don't. Okay, and I usually talk about the majority on this channel. Okay, not the exception. So that's not going to happen. But you see black women all the time, you know, talking greasy like this. And most of these black women, it's like they make it seem as if they're being dated and the guy that they're dating is cheating on them with a white chick or somebody who's not black. It doesn't make any sense. It's not your life. You're not living it. So just keep it moving, I guess. I don't know.
So now as a black man, you have to keep pushing the black power couple propaganda. And if you ever stop, they're going to look at you like a sellout and say that you really didn't want to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
But you can't just start making new content or start speaking for other people or speaking about situations that's changing your life. How can you ever grow if you stick to the same thing? There's a lot of women getting angry and getting upset because obviously the rise of interracial dating, it's only really affecting black women, to be honest. But a lot of women are having issues with black men when they don't just sit there and speak highly and praise black women.
I mean, the dating scene is cooked as a whole, if you ask me anyway. But let's not pretend that in the black community, guys, that a lot of black women have sabotaged themselves. And it's their fault that they don't have a black man in their life. Okay, let's not pretend that this is not happening. Okay, the culture has ruined a lot of potential relationships, and it's dirty. It's a cesspool out here. Okay, the idolization. They idolize false prophets. They idolize women who you know, are having babies with other men who have other babies on the way. And these women, a lot of them are married. And there's a lot of women who look up to this, you know, the Cardi B's of the world, the Sexy Reds, right? These women are glorified. Their lifestyles are glorified. And this is part of the problem. This bleeds into the community, right? All of these these plastic surgeries, these breast jobs, these BBLs, you know, they make it now to where it's the norm.
You ain't lying.
I don't know how many people I've seen with BBLs now walking around here, man, looking crazy, looking bad, looking just terrible, right? Not even realizing what's going to happen to them in the end. All right, they're bound for tragedy with those things. Nothing good is going to come of that. When you alter your body like that, when you have an unknown substance, you know, put into your body that's not natural, what kind of shit is that? And so when you have daughters, you have to go extra hard in the paint because you don't want them to fall into that path. And that brings us around 360 degrees to, you know, two-parent households, because that is really the only answer that I can think of. And even then, sometimes that doesn't work. But at least it gives you the best options or the best outlook when it comes to raising your daughters and your sons. And that's what I advocate for on this channel, you know, a lot. You'll hear me talk a lot about the red pill stuff and marriage and things of that nature. I react to a bunch of different videos, not just that, but that's a big portion of what I talk about here. And I talk about it because I feel it's important. And a lot of these women don't have fathers in their lives for whatever reason. And I think that's a big detriment to a lot of their upbringing in life, in my humble opinion. And the list can go on and on and on. I'm not giving black men a pass either, and the things that they've done and how they come up either. But the women can't sit here and complain about relationships and talk about who black man is dating when a lot of them are part of the problem and they refuse to acknowledge it, admit it. And we all know women, and this is all universally, this is universal for most women, is when it comes to accountability, guys, that is something that they cannot and usually will not do.
It's crazy.
If a guy has a thing for Asian women, it's considered an Asian fetish immediately. But if he, for example, has a thing for girls with blonde hair and blue eyes, that just means he has a type. Why is it a fetish and not a type as soon as Asian women are involved?
Exactly. I look for a man who is respectful, who is also ambitious, someone that I can learn from.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
they saw it coming a mile away.
Okay, that's cool. They must be not ambitious.
Very beautiful, but might be a little sassy, you know? Like the reaction, I can see like, I don't know.
A mile away.
So, he said a little sassy. What do you think?
Okay.
Alright. So now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Of course she's gonna say
And
no.
why not?
Of course.
I don't know. It's maybe
She don't know because she
other
don't know.
perspectives.
Pac, because and I don't mean to be rude, but you just kind of seemed a little extra for me, and yeah, that's pretty much why.
Just wasn't my type, and it was giving city girl vibes. You came out
Straight up.
real hot out the gate.
Straight
you got
up.
these temperaments and these, these facial expressions, stuff like that.
Guys, I'm telling you, read the room. They can see it. Men can. Y'all think we're dumb. You think I'm playing. You think I'm jeffing. I'm not jeffing. I'm telling you the truth. They see this a mile away. She wore it all over her body when she walked into that room. I'm serious. And this is what men are having to deal with in today's society. This is the culture. And they could take one look at her and they already knew what time it was. They already knew what they were going to have to deal with when dealing with one of these chicken heads. Period. And nobody wanted or had the time for it. And that's why a lot of these women are walking around, why don't men, why ain't men talking to me? They're walking out the house thinking they're all of this and all of that. And nobody's talking to them because they already see it. They already know what to expect. And they don't want to acknowledge that. She will never acknowledge her part in it.
Yeah!
Really now?
I don't even think she even sees it or even notices it. She's so naive and so dumb, she can't even see it. But this is where we're at.
I just I'm feeling it kind of young and immature to me, so yeah.
Okay.
Facts.
She's someone that's your type?
No.
Of course, she's going to say no.
It's the nose ring and the earrings for me. Next.
Oh my. Okay, let's go over
What
here.
about the weave, the
Our personalities
eyelashes?
will get along, so I figured I'd save you some time. That's all.
Okay. I agree.
Okay, and why do you agree?
It wasn't the physical attraction for me.
You said it wasn't the
Yeah,
physical?
it
then-
wasn't.
Then what was it?
I mean, you popped your balloon, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Next.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Love Kevin Samuels, R.I.P. Guys, a lot of these women, black women in particular, guys, they're going against the grain. They have a multitude of resistance towards the black man, and the black man is tired of it. Now, there are a lot of nice black women out there who have this same attitude, have the same demeanor, but they're hard to find. They're like unicorns now, right? You got to go through that haystack. You got to get that needle now. That's just what, from my experience, from what I've seen, guys, it's crazy out here. And I was just happy and blessed enough to find one. And not everybody's that lucky. My wife is black, but I've dated outside of my race a lot in my younger day, and I'll be lying to you. I'll be sitting here lying to you if I said that there were there were major differences. Okay, and I could have easily married another race, another woman who was Latino or white. It was just timing, right? If I would have ran into a Caucasian woman or Hispanic or whatever, Asian, whatever it was, and they treated me the way my wife treats me now, it could have easily been them. right? Because I don't look at it like, oh, she's not black, so I can't do it. Nah, man, I fuck with those who fuck with me. That's my universal phrase. I rock that to the end of time, and I think that's how most people should move. Okay, you shouldn't be obligated to just be with somebody because they're of the same race. And to be honest with you, you know, when we're talking about race, like what is that actually, right? Is everybody one race? No, I mean, my mother was half Mexican, half black. Everybody's a mixture of something, right? Same reason why a lot of Africans don't like African Americans, right? They have some sort of thing against us. And I still don't know to this day what that is, but there, you see it. You know, I've seen it, I've witnessed it, and it is what it is. But you just got to rock with the ones who rock with you, man. And at the end of the day, that's how you should move, and there should be no color on that. And if you're having a hard time and you're hitting the wall with, you know, a certain group of people, which a lot of these black men have been doing, then they said, you know what? If I'm hitting the wall over and over again, maybe it's time that I try and go in another direction and see what happens. Let me go another direction. Let me try something different and see what happens. And that's why they do it. And then they find out that they have discovered something that they have never experienced before. No resistance. They let the men be men. Okay. No, you know what I mean? No testosterone, you know, injected females around, and they end up being happy, and you know what I'm saying? So be it. But black women, the messed up part about that is they don't have the same options. They can't just say, oh, well, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go out and I'm going to find me a white man. That's not how it works. Okay. It's definitely a lot harder, and they have a hard time understanding that. And so instead, what they do is when they see other black men with women that are not black, then they want to criticize, they want to talk down, they want to insult and put down, and that's how they move. That's how a lot of them move. I'm not saying everyone, but that's how a lot of them move. So that's the dilemma here, guys. That's going to be the end of the video. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you did enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. I drop content on this channel every single day. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.